Hey guys, it's me, Squidy Productions, and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm doing another one-command creation. Now, I haven't created this, but by another person that I can't remember their name, but we will know their name by the end of this video. I'll leave a link for their channel in the description if you guys want to check them out. Just some facts about him, he did release another version of this in 1.8 that's currently not compatible with 1.10 and 1.9 since the new changes. And yes, I did make a new texture pack. Got a new texture pack. It's very nice. I like it. It's actually a good texture pack and adds new textures. It literally adds new models. Like the anvil looks like wash. This anvil, it's really cool. Look at that anvil though. It looks like a trophy, but it's so 3D. It's better than that other anvil that's basically a stick with a giant piece of metal on it. But yeah, this is, if you haven't seen yet, I do have some right here. It's the Smeltery by RSDG, whatever that stands for. But yeah, we're gonna be going through a lot. Now this may take 20 minutes. It may take 25. It will be a very long, and it's just gonna take a really long time. So just bear with me, and we can get through the whole video. Just a little heads up. But let's go over to our little area. I set this up. Hope you guys enjoy this little area. But yeah, this is everything, and of course we gotta start somewhere. So let's start with the smelter. Everything that you need for it. How to build it. This, you need 56 not monster egg. Oops, I made this mistake before. You need you do not want the monster egg one. I did this, I made a smeltery before, and it just failed. I was like, wait, what's going on? And then I finally figured out. These are cracked. This is alright, let's just get stone bricks. It's not hard. I'm not good at this. I don't want the crack. There you go. See, there's something that actually makes some sense. So yeah, done. There it is. So basically, you want to make you want to place this. You want to make an 8. Just make 8 blocks around the edge, and then put one obsidian in the middle. Then right here, you don't have to add in the corners, but you want to build this up right here, and this will be 4 high. But this is it. Now, it will not work yet. There's one thing that you will need before you can actually activate the smeltery, which is this. It doesn't matter where you put it in your inventory, it just matters that you have it. Also, the furnace does look really cool. Look at that. That's actually, real. That looks so real. Anyway, so you're gonna need 3 glass, a furnace, and a dropper. And so wherever you're gonna fall in, you're basically gonna fall into this thing, and wherever you're facing, it's gonna place down everything. So if I'm facing this way, it's gonna place everything on this side of the wall. Same thing for there, there, and there. So I want to make it facing this way. So let's do that, and then it'll pop up. Now that's basically it. This is where you put in your stuff, your stuff, and if you go up against it, this is the interface. It's gonna constantly spam your chat. So just you have been warned. But this is everything that you can get, and fuel ticks. Well, we can talk about it, but the way to access this GUI is just to go right up next to it. So now that we've handled the smeltery, you may see a hopper, and we'll cover that later. But then you're probably going to want to know, what goes inside the smelter. This, all of this. You can even do emeralds. I mean, I don't even know why you, like, unless you have a silk touch on it, then there wouldn't really be any coins, but then you get double the emeralds, so that's pretty handy. But it can work with all of these. Quartz, emerald, redstone, diamond, lapis, coal, iron, and gold. And if you have any of these, you can put it in the smeltery. Now, you're going to need a way to power this. Lava. I may have slipped up before, but that's the way to power it. So if we just take like one lava, we just go in here, and all you need to do, it's very simple, very simple. You just gotta put this like that, and then it'll kick you out, and it'll do that. It's now, it won't show anything, but you can see it's smelting, and that's cool. Like, it shows the coal block as well, which is real cool. Like, shows coal in there, even though it's not coal. But now if we go up against it, it'll now show us our fuel tips. So it'll slowly go down, and no matter, even if you put something in here, it wouldn't really matter. But, yeah. Now, if you ever want some, say we found some, the most common would probably be iron. So we found some iron, and we're like, man, we gotta double this. You just gotta go right there and place it in. You have to do this one by one. If you put in, say 2, it'll consume both of them and only add 1. See, so if you look up here, now we're at iron 3, and now there's 3 iron in here. So if we put 2 more iron in here, well, we now have 4 iron. It's gonna go down slowly, but it'll give you your stuff. Like, you have 4 iron ingots in here. Here, if we just go right up again. Now we have 3, and it's deposited. But if we put in, like, say, let's just put in a very like, something that you'd actually notice. Like, if we put in 7, if you go up to it, it doesn't really change. So you don't want to waste your iron. You have to put it in, one by one, like this. But it does go away pretty fast. So you can you could probably click every half a second and then do that. But it goes up, and then now we have 16. And it will double your iron production. So right now we smelted 6 iron, and we've gotten 12 ingots. If we wait, just watch for the iron. Alright, 14. See, we just got double. So that's what's so great about this smeltery. Now, so we have a lot of iron now. So let's move on. Now, of course, when you have a smeltery, you gotta have some automation. I know in my video, my voice has been trailing off. Mostly because my bike is a bit lower, but it'll work. But yeah, you want some automation. And that's what this part's for. Put this with the smeltery, because that's how you really set it up. But yeah. So here's how it works. If you want to help with your smeltery, your automation, it's very simple. You have to throw this stand like right in the center, because this has been, it did bug out for me a little while ago when I was experimenting with it, but you have to throw it down like that, and then do that, and then there'd be a hopper here. Now, for any of you people that don't know much about redstone, you do this because if you have 2 hoppers facing inward like this, it would only place it on the bottom. Like, if we want to smelt our iron ore, and you put it right there, the iron would go into here, but it would go into this slot right here, and not this slot. That's why you have to have this hopper. So now that you have this, and our ticks are really going down, but now that you have this, let's auto-fill it with goodies. And this is why you need this automation. But you basically place down a hopper, you just need a hopper and a chest, boom, you got your automation. Now you may be wondering, how would you empty? Well, same thing. It's very simple. You just dig under it, place your chest, break a block right here, and then do that. And now it's spaced. Oops. See, my iron was in there. And now iron's going to get stored up in here, but then it's going to start iron. But we've made a considerable profit, considering that if we put 32 iron ingots, 32 iron in here, now it's gonna give us, a pretty good, profit. Now, if my voice does trail off, please, tell me and try to, listen very closely for it. I'm sorry that I have to put you through this, but it's worth it. Oops, I just did it. Oops. So if you want to, you want autofill lava into it, here's what I love doing. So, when you're creative, you can do NBT. I talked about this in my other command block video, but you can do NBT, like, fill this entire thing. How you do NBT, just do Shift, Control, and then in the middle, you know on your mouse, you have you have the left clicker, your right clicker, and then there's this thing in the middle. Push down on that thing, your little scroller, push down on it, and then you'll get it. And then it has NBT. That's how I get NBT. But how I had so much fun with it that I just did that. And then it would just slowly empty and I get so many ticks. And I just, when this chest emptied, I just, break it and replace it. And I keep filling it with power. So, that's just a fun thing. That's just a fun thing about doing this. My favorite part is not filled with lava. But, then you can just shove some iron in there. It'll just start smelting some iron. It'll send it in there. Now, occasionally, of course, it's going to have to go down eventually. It will go down. But we're getting, and the buckets also get deposited in here. So if you really don't like the buckets, you can do like a filter. And if you guys don't know what a filter is, then just look it up. Because I'm not that good. I'm not really that good with the whole hopper stuff. But you're getting a lot of iron now. And you probably are thinking, well, now that we've gotten the automation, what's the point of this smeltery? Like, there's got to be more to it than just having a drop and a furnace with some glass and a giant thing that doubles your iron. Or any other ore like that. Oh yeah, there's a... Should probably just set today for now. And that's what this is for, and I'm very happy about this. So first, I was gonna add it to one part. Well, first you're gonna know how to power. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. First you're probably gonna wanna know, well, there are probably tools in this like the original, and here it is. So here's the start. I put it in the setup because you have to actually like set it up in here. But yeah, so here we go. The levers are like super legit in your inventory. But here's what you want to do. So this right now will be your casting table, like how you get tools. You can do it on any side except the front. Any side. So you just gotta throw it down right on the side. So if we want it on the back, we can put it on the back. If we want it on the side, we can put it on the side. On any side. So let's just put it on the side for now. You throw it, then you throw it, and then that'll happen. It'll give you that. And right now you notice that it's smelting stuff. If you click that, it's now not going to smelt anything. It's going to lose your ticks, but you're not going to smelt anything. And now what you need to do, here's the tools part. I know we're going to lose lava, but we can just get our NBT chest out. Anyway, so here's the tools. You may be thinking, well, this is just a bunch of wooden tools. Well, they're more than this. So on this lever, if you see the hitbox, say we want an iron sword. See the hitbox on this? Just go barely below so you're not doing it, then right click. Now we're in creative, and I did do this, and it doesn't really like to work with creative. So be in survival or adventure. But if we just shift, we just gotta get like right below it, and then just shift. Did you see that? Boom. Iron sword. Infant. right, exactly. And there's 3 modifiers. So as you guessed, you can modify these weapons. But before we do that, let's just get rid of all this iron out of our system. So we just gotta get. So let's see how much iron's in it. 21. Dang it. I probably says this emptied all. In fact, what am I saying? Another fun fact that you need. Oh no, I see. I heard something. I should probably go into creative. Otherwise, I should probably change it to peaceful. Yeah. No more mobs. Get out of here, mobs. So now that we're in survival and all that, let's see. So we want diamonds. Now the good thing about it, anything that's higher than the original. Sorry. So coal is the lowest. If you put in coal in here, it's gonna show these coal blocks like the iron blocks right here. Except if you put in iron, then the coal will go away and the iron will go. Anything that's a higher value than the one that's already currently up front will become front. So diamond, if like if you see right here, if I click that, put that in there, it turns to diamond, and I have now 1 diamond in here. I don't know how the logic is with the whole smelting diamonds. Oh man, I should probably have paused that. But we so now we have 2 diamonds. So let's just put in. We probably need. Let's just put in 4 for now. So once they're in here, all right, we just have 4. We have 5 in here. Basically, you just have to. Now this doesn't work with iron weapons. Oh no, it doesn't work with iron weapons. So beware. But if we want to give ourselves a wooden sword, that'd be nice. Thanks. So we can just put this iron sword away. But it's now a diamond sword. Just from one, and you can only get these special tools with modifiers on them from the Smeltery. So you might want to do that. So that now it takes 4 diamonds. So we might want to actually shove a few in there. So let's just wait for it to hit up to 14. Let's go 15. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that did 17, but whatever. So let's just give ourselves an axe. If we do that, so an axe takes 5. So diamond takes 4, axe takes 5. How much would it take? Pickaxe takes 4. And a shovel, can't remember. I think it took 4. So most of these take 4 except the axe. So now on to modifiers. You're probably gonna need a way to modify your items. Well, very simple. You can take an anvil, you just throw it on the ground with some blaze powder, and there you go. Right there, here's your modifying table, I guess. Now, note that you can still, if you can get it, you can still, like, edit these things. Like, if I do, E, if I just do E, like, what am I doing? Alright, if I do that, you can modify your weapon. You can use it, just when this, when the table breaks, you lose, you don't, you can't put anything else there. But yeah, now on to modifiers. There was a special chest that had like all the tools in here. But before I go on then, let me just say that you need a certain, like, iron, everything has a specific amount of modifiers. Like, this has 3, this has 4. Gold has 5, but it breaks faster, so there are some things, but then you can, you can add something to it, and this is what is, like, right here for it. So, first thing that we're going to do is haste. Now, this may be efficiency on a pickaxe. Oh yeah, it's just efficiency. Oops. Yeah. But, and it can only go up to, level 3. Now, I am in survival, so there is that problem. Let's just go to creative. So, we're just gonna give ourselves, like, a certain, 5. Then we just need to, like, give ourselves 5. I know it's a tedious process, but it's gotta be done. So it can be, there we go. So out of a stack of, you can use 15, just 15, it's pretty big. But yeah, now we're just gonna have to go into survival. Make sure you do all of this, like, oops. Make sure you do all of this in survival, even, like, casting your things, because, the machine doesn't like it, and you'll, like, because you know how you, like, you can add things to armor stands, and you'll still have the item in your inventory, but then it, like, kind of duplicates. That's what happens. So you want to kind of keep it in survival. But here's what you want to do. Now, first you want to throw five blocks of redstone on this. You don't have to name it this. Just, it's named, because then, like, you know, then I know what, because memorizing all these numbers is hard. But, you can give it haste 2 or haste 3, but we want to put this on our pickaxe. So what you do, you throw this right there, and it'll give you, like, this little particle effect right here, this redstone particle. Now, what you need to do, you throw it on, then you need to right-click you need to throw your pickaxe. You throw it on. It gave me it back, but with this. Your tools modified with haste 1, place it on forge to finalize. Now the only way to get to that armor stand, well, you have to be, like, right on the side of the anvil. It can't be, like, right here. And we have 22 minutes on this. Dang. Alright. 22 minutes and 45 seconds. But, we're really, yeah. But you have to be on this side, right here, on the wide side, or this side, but you can't be on this end. You have to be right here. But then you just gotta right-click it, then take it out, and then, it is now enchanted. Compared to a normal pickaxe, now let's just give ourselves /fp diamond sword. Oops, that was not, that was a dumb mistake. So we have that. What? I think we just messed up our pickaxe. How? What is this logic? Alright, so I think we messed up our pickaxe. But we can easily, get that back. Oops, I just said back. Let's give ourselves this diamond pickaxe. Do that again, just throw it. And then throw it in. It'll give you it back. You just gotta place it on, take it off. There we go. Now it has. Now we just gotta do this. So let's just upgrade it again. It doesn't seem like it's changed much. Let's try this again. So we just throw it on top. Then we throw this on top. Then we put it in. Then we take it out. It still has 4 mod. Did I, like, not finalize it? I don't know what's going on. Oh. Oh my god. What the? That was amazing. That's only level 2. Alright, we have to do this. Alright, I don't think I can carve one hole. I I did it. Alright, let's just go into our lava chest. Let's just burn something. Lava. Let's just heal this guy. So this is our speed pickaxe. So now that we have hey, that's haste. That's equivalent to efficiency, like a lot. But you can add. Now the modifiers go to extends repair. It would repair it. Silky, that gives it silk touch. Knockback. Fiery. Fiery is the one that I will be showing you. I'm gonna show you haste and fiery. So now you know how to add things. You just gotta throw it on. Now it's just one blaze powder. Throw it on. Now, what fiery does is like one of the special ones, one of the more special add-ons. For fiery, and if you give it to a sword, it will basically have fire aspect. If you give it to an axe, when you chop stuff down, it'll turn your log into one coal or charcoal every time you break it. If you have a shovel and you break stuff, I don't know. I can't remember what the shovel does, but a pickaxe, it will automatically smelt your ores. So let's just put it on a pickaxe because I think it's the coolest. Oops. No, I actually put it on the shovel since we don't know. So we just gotta finalize it. Finalize. You just got finalized. So let's just give ourselves, like, was it snow? Oops. Nope. Was it snow layer? Oh, snowball, snow layer. Alright, that's normal. What happens if we just dirt? I don't know what this fiery one did, but it definitely did it to the rest. So let's just kind of do our clear. Let's just kind of go through. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap up this video. If you liked it, hit that. If you liked the video, hit that like button down below. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. And before I end this video, I just want to say I'm working with a group of only one command creator. We are called Team Zondith. So we will be doing videos together, maybe, I don't know, but we will be doing something, and I am with that command creator group. So if you guys want to see some only one commands by our group, just hit that like button on all our channels. I will give I will give all the YouTube channel. I'll give you their links to their channels to check them out. Some of them have already posted videos about Team Zondith, but if you guys want to see some Team Zondith, just hit that like button, subscribe to all of us. So yeah. I guess let's end that. Just subscribe, like, and let's try hitting 7 likes. Peace.